going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Nobody makes hauling more affordable than C&D Hauling. Serving southern Middle Tennessee and northern Alabama, they supply premium materials like asphalt, sand, gravel, and much more for whoever needs it, like contractors, builders, or homeowners. Call today for a free quote.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Bring your outdoor dreams to life at Loretto Nursery and Landscaping. This one-stop shop can help you get your project done from start to finish. Go see for yourself. They have a wide variety of plants, from tropicals to ferns and trees, plus hanging baskets. What they have to offer goes beyond what looks good. They also supply concrete, mulch, compost, and drainage culverts. Don't forget about their on-lot buildings and chicken coops. You think that's all? You can also stop by to fill up your propane tank. Loretto Nursery and Landscaping has you covered. Stop by 409 South Military Street.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
What really matters during the ball game, as a coach, you have one goal, and that is to get the best and the most out of each player. You have to know what's inside of them to be able to get that out of them. In Ephesians 3 and verse 20, the Bible says, "Now to him who is able to do far more abundantly than all we ask or think, according to the power that is at work within us." There's a power within us. God is trying to get the best out of us. Will you let him today? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Luke.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome to E.O. Coffman Middle School here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, the site for today's middle school volleyball action. I'm Michael Marks here, and South Lawrence is bringing their 6-0 perfect record on the road to face in-county rival, the E.O. Coffman Lady Panthers, who are 4-1 on the season. Now, both teams have already been in action this week. South Lawrence heading up to Columbia to take on E.A. Cox, and they swept them yesterday in 2 sets. And E.O. Coffman hosted Columbia Academy Middle School here yesterday and took that one in 2 sets. Coffman on a 3-game winning streak after dropping an opening week contest to Battle Creek, and looked to be in a pretty good of momentum lately. These teams are getting their introductions in. Got a pretty good crowd on hand here for this Tuesday afternoon showdown. We just had Loretto and Lawrence County face off on the high school side yesterday, and we get the middle schools from those respective towns facing off the next day. So South Lawrence, being the road team, should start with the serve, as Abby Holloway will check in for Isabella Mitchell to get this one started. Lady Stallions in their black uniforms with white lettering and numerals with gray stripes down the side, and Coffman in their red uniforms with blue sleeves with white numbering and lettering as well. So Knoxley Webb should get us started here. Number 20 for the Lady Stallions. And Webb will get us started here. She sends that one over. And a quick send back by Wu, as Newton will set up Surratt. Blocked at the net there by Surratt. And Cox will send it over. Smith Set up Surratt with the tip shot, and that one's going to go down. First point for Coffman. And quickly, Josie Elledge will check in for Makaria Hayes as Elledge goes back to serve. That one's sent over, dug out by Webb. And Newton will push it back over. Holloway over to Smith to Bird, and that one's going to be down for the kill. Izzy Methvin couldn't cover enough ground to save that one, and it's 2-0 Coffman. Lady Panthers riding this momentum early as Elledge will send it back over. Daniels. And now Surratt on it. Good job Holloway saving that one, and Wu trying to send it over but can't do so. And that will be the first point on the board for South Lawrence. Great play to even save that one for Coffman, but couldn't return it. Newton sends that one over. Elledge, now Wu, and that was Emma Surratt. Couldn't do anything with that one and pushed it into the net. We're knotted up at 2. Tess Newton to serve for the Lady Stallions. And she'll send that one over. Wu will quickly send that one back over and out. And just like that, 3 straight points have South Lawrence in the lead. It's the third in-county rival that the Lady Stallions have faced this year, the first of which for Coffman. Wu sends that one over to Smith, and Bird will push it over. Cox sends that one back to Newton. And Methvin will just send it over. Elledge over to Smith. And now Holloway will send that one into the net. And South Lawrence on a roll here in set number 1 as they lead 4-2. Newton to send it over again, a high one. Smith will send that one over to Bird, who flips that back over with a push shot. Methvin setting up Surratt, and that one's going to go long out the back on the kill attempt. And we'll give the serve back to the Lady Panthers. Emma Jo Sims checking in for Callie Wu to give her a breather as Lorelei Smith goes back to serve. Smith sends that one over. Webb. And now Methvin setting up Cox. Oh, and a good job there by Elledge to save that one. And Surratt will tip it over. Methvin will roll that one over, and that's going to slip on the line and down. Good job there, Izzy Methvin, finding the soft spot in the defense. It's going to send this back to Addie Surratt to serve. And Surratt will send that one over. Bird. And Sims will just send that one back over. Cox sends it over to Methvin. Back to Cox, and that one will be sent back over. As Methvin will set up Daniels, who tips that one over. Smith sends that one up and over by Holloway. Methvin setting up Cox, who drops that one in for the kill. Six to 3 South Lawrence now with Surratt still serving. That one's sent over. Dug out by Elledge. And Smith will just send that one back over. And now Daniels out the back, and another point for E.O. Coffman. Isabella Mitchell will check in for Abby Holloway. And Surratt will send that one over. Dug out. And Methvin blocked at the net there. Trying to dump that one over and was met in the net by Isabella Mitchell, checking in and quickly making her presence felt. And Surratt will send that one into the net. And I'll give the point and serve back to the Lady Stallions. Holloway checks back in for Surratt. And Landry Cox back to serve for the Lady Stallions. That one's going to be sent over. Oh, and having a hard time controlling it. And no way they can get that one back over. Holloway had a bit of a rough first touch with it, and Elledge wasn't able to save it back. So 8-5. And Cox sends that one over. Elledge, Mitchell, and Smith will just push it over. Methvin setting up Daniels for the kill, and that one going to be tipped over. Point South Lawrence as Mitchell was in the net. (9-5) lead for the Lady Stallions. Cox will send that one over, and Elledge having a hard time controlling that one, and that's going to be a dead ball. So no point there as that one hit the backboard there on the basketball goal. So it'll be serve again for Cox. Send that one back over to Elledge. Smith setting up Mitchell, and that one's going to go long. Heads up the play there by Newton, and that gets South Lawrence to double digits first. And we got a timeout, E.O. Coffman. We'll take it with them. You're watching middle school volleyball here on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
And we're back. Off the Landry Cox serve, and that's going to end at a point for South Lawrence as Emma Jo Sims couldn't send it back over for the Lady Panthers. 11-5 now. As Cox has been on a roll right here. And just when announcer jinx right there as she sends that one into the net. As Makaria Hayes checks back in for Josie Elledge. Hayes, Mitchell, and Sims on that front line as Maddie Bird to serve. Sends that one over. Newton sends it over to Methvin. And Daniel sends it over. A tip over by Smith. And now Methvin setting up Webb, who shoots that one into the net. 11-7's your score now. Bird still back serving. And that one will be sent over. Surratt, Methvin, and a little tip shot there from Daniels, and that's going to fall. Sims tipped it, but Smith had also gone down to try to save that one and dig it out, and wasn't able to regain her balance off the ricochet. 12-7. South Lawrence, Izzy Methvin to send that one over, and quickly sent back there by Bird. Now Webb with the attack, and that one's going to quickly get sent back to her. Methvin, Daniels, and she gets met at the net. And a good job there on the block by Isabella Mitchell. (12-8) now is the Lady Stallions lead as we have a competitive first set going on here between South Lawrence and E.O. Coffman. Callie Wu sends that one over, and Newton didn't have control of that one, trying to send it over, and back-to-back points for the Lady Panthers. Two teams with very different play styles here. Coffman likes to sub a lot, obviously, with a much larger team. Oh, and that one's going to go off the speakers, and almost a point, and almost had gone back over, but that will be a point for Coffman, and timeout South Lawrence. We'll take it with them. You're watching middle school volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
And Callie Wu with the serve out of the South Lawrence timeout. As Lady Stallions lead 12-10, but Coffman has kept themselves in this one, not letting the South Lawrence rally go too long. And Webb will just send that one back over. Smith trying to set up Mitchell, and good job digging that one out by Methvin. Webb will send it back over. Smith sending it over, and Hayes will just flip it back over. Newton trying to set up Daniels, and that one's going to go out the back, but looks like Hayes and Mitchell was in the net there. And even though it was a long hit there from Daniels, it will be a point for the Lady Stallions, 13-10. So Habry Daniels back to serve. And that one will be sent over and quickly sent back by Holloway. Newton trying to set up Surratt, who returns it back over. Bird to Smith. Now to Hayes, trying to send that one over in a little tip shot. And Webb sends that one into the net. Another point for Coffman. Back and forth we go here in set number one between these two in-county rivals. Holloway sent it over from Coffman. And at the net, the two Surratts meet at the net. Newton setting up Addie Surratt. And that one into the net. Similar problem we saw from the Lady Stallions yesterday. And Coffman now with a chance to tie it up. Holloway sends that one over. Methvin. Newton. And Cox will just slap that one back over and out the back. And we are tied up at 13. E.O. Coffman with all the momentum right now. Holloway. And Methvin. Send it over to Newton and nobody there off the set. And now Coffman with their first lead since it was 2-1. Holloway. Cox digs that one out, and that's going to fall out. And a huge run here from the Lady Panthers. So they now lead 15-13. Holloway again. Methvin sets up Newton. And Surratt sends that one over and out. Lady Stallions cannot find any soft spot here in the Lady Panthers defense. As Holloway sends it back over. Cox sends that one backwards. But Methvin and Newton will send it back over. Smith setting up Surratt. Oh, and a good idea for the tip shot and the kill. Tess Newton sent it back to her. And we got a timeout, South Lawrence. We'll take it with them. You're watching middle school volleyball here on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.
Out of the South Lawrence timeout. An ace from Abby Holloway. And Coffman in total control of set number one here, as they have been on an insane run. And back-to-back aces. South Lawrence feeling the effects of this raucous atmosphere here in Lawrenceburg. Holloway sends it over again. And Surratt sets up Newton. And that one, Oh, good job by Holloway to just send that one skying into the air, and that's going to drop. Point South Lawrence. Holloway was just trying to send that one up in the air to give somebody a chance and send it all the way to the roof almost. So that gives the serve back to South Lawrence and Knoxley Webb. And that one's going to go off the hands of Holloway and fall right in for the ace. If South Lawrence is in a hole and they want somebody serving, Webb has definitely been that person this year. And she sends that one over. Bird, Smith, and Surratt will just send it over. Daniels sends it over to Newton, and Cox will just roll it, send that one back. Smith setting up Hayes at the push shot. Newton will now set up Surratt, who tries to drop that one down, and a heads-up play there by Surratt, Emma Surratt, to send that one over, but gets called for the double there. Trying to dump that one over. 19-16 now. A good rally right there between both teams, as Webb will send that one over. And trying to find Surratt. Good job there, dug out by Daniels. And Landry Cox will send that one over. Bird. Smith. Hayes sends that one over, and will be sent over to Landry Cox. And a little tip shot from Addie Surratt. Oh, no. A little heads-up play from Smith. And Newton will send it back over for the Lady Stallions. Smith trying to set up Surratt. And dug out by Newton, and Addie Surratt sends that one over. Back and forth we go, and that one's going to go out the back, off the hands of Methman, and a kill there for the Lady Panthers. Josie Elledge will check in for Macaria Hayes. And despite South Lawrence being the first team to 10, Coffman the first to 20 as they lead 20-16. Elledge to send that one over, and that's going to go roll off the net and in. Elledge benefiting from the roll off the net, and she's back up to serve again. That one, Daniels, and Webb will try to send it back over. Bird, that ball at the net, and Surratt can't do anything with it. Point to Coffman, they lead 22-16. Webb sends that one back over. Oh, and a kill there from Emma Surratt. 23-16. Coffman looking to put away this first set. That'll be halfway to a big victory over South Lawrence. Cox blocked at the net there by Smith. Now Smith setting up Surratt, and that one's going to go off the hands of Webb and down. Webb couldn't dig that one out, and another kill there from Surratt. 24-16, 1 point away the Lady Panthers. And Methvin will send that one back over. Smith over to Bird, and that one's going to drop on the kill off the net. And after a dominant first half of the set, E.O. Coffman takes that one 25-16. We'll be back for the second set here in a minute on the X Sports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire.
This is the X Sports Network.
And the first set one that South Lawrence has dropped all year sends Coffman halfway to a big win here in this in-county rivalry. Michael Marks here bringing you South Lawrence versus E.O. Coffman volleyball here on the X Sports Network. South Lawrence had a good start to set number one, but strong closeout from the Lady Panthers gave them that win. And that set 25-16. Now, we've only seen this South Lawrence team come off one set loss. They looked pretty good in that third set against Summertown, but again, that game was at home. This one being on the road could have a total new feel to it. Only the second road game of the year for South Lawrence. First one being yesterday at E.A. Cox. Took care of business there in that one in two sets, 25-12 and 25-13. And Josie Elledge looking to get us underway for set number two here from E.O. Coffman Middle School. And that one, a similar start to the first set as Coffman gets point number one. South Lawrence been making some uncharacteristic mistakes today. Methvin sends that one up, and that's going to be in the net. And another 2-0 lead for Coffman to start off this set. Similar start to the first set. Elledge to serve once again. Into the net and down. And South Lawrence on the board. Knoxley Webb back to serve. Did an excellent job serving in set number one. And looks to start that off in set number two. Good save there by Smith. And we will send it over from the back row. Webb. And Newton setting up Addie Surratt. Met at the net by Emma Surratt. But that one's going to fall down and in. And exactly like the first set, after going up 2-0, South Lawrence back-to-back points ties it up. Webb over. And Bird will just push that one back. Webb. Newton sending it over to Surratt, who will push shot that one. Smith to Surratt. That tip shot dug out by Newton. Now Smith setting up Bird. And Tess Newton will just try to send it back over and does just that. Elledge to Smith. And Surratt met at the net by Addie Surratt. Now Emma Surratt again. May have been partially blocked, but sent that one into the net. And South Lawrence with the lead. (3-2) South Lawrence lead as Webb sends that one over to Elledge, and that one at the net. And Addie Surratt wins that one as a double hit there from Lorelei Smith. Now doubles the Lady Stallions' advantage. Webb sends that one over. Elledge, Smith, and Callie Lee will send it over from the back row. Webb to Newton. Addie Surratt down for the kill. Was partially blocked at the net by Emma Surratt. And a 5-2 lead will lead to an E.O. Coffman timeout, and we'll take it with them. You're watching middle school volleyball here on the X Sports Network. And welcome back out of the E.O. Coffman timeout. South Lawrence, Knoxley Webb still with the serve. And coming out of the timeout, a good serve, but that one will be sent over by Emma Surratt. Newton setting up Addie Surratt, who will just kind of flip that one over. And back and forth we go. Newton, a little push shot, and that one's going to drop. How about that? Newton's usually doing the setting, but gets the point there. 6-2 now. Webb sends that one over to Holloway. Elledge. Oh, what a rally there from E.O. Coffman, and they're going to end up at that point. I mean, almost impossible play there made by Elledge and Holloway, and somehow sent that one back over the net, just over the net. And Lady Stallions couldn't control it. So Lorelei Smith now to serve. And that one's going to go out the back. Tough break there from Coffman as they had just gotten the serve back. And just like that, back to the Stallions. And another dangerous server in Tess Newton. And Newton will send that one over high. Holloway. And just pushed over it there by Sims. That sets up Addie Surratt for the kill. Dug out there by Smith on the back row. Habry Daniels sends that one up, and a flip shot there from Methvin. Now Emma Surratt will send that back over, and Habry Daniels from the back row will send it back over to Coffman. Smith setting up Bird, who will push it over. And now Cox. And Methvin will send it back. Bird. And Smith going to try to set it up for Bird, who tips it over. And Methvin sends that one back up. Daniels. And Methvin, another diving play, sends that one back over. Bird. Newton. And now Methvin will set it over there for Addie Surratt. Oh, and that one, Coffman having a tough time getting that one back over. And Lorelei Smith trying to send that one back over. Shot it into the net. 8-3 South Lawrence. And other than the South Lawrence Summertown game, this has got to be the best rallying I've seen all season from either one of these teams. As Newton sends that one into the net. And now Emma Surratt going back to serve for Coffman. And that one sent over and down for the ace. Drops that one down right in front of Tess Newton. 8-5 now. Surratt will send that one over. Daniels to Methvin. Now setting up Addie Surratt, who shoots that one over. Smith. And Sims sends that one over to Surratt. Methvin setting up Addie Surratt. And now Smith sends that one over to Bird. A tip shot. And a good job by Landry Cox to send that one back over. Mitchell. Dug out in the back row there by Webb. Now Daniels will send it back over. Oh, and what a good job there by Mitchell to get that one back over. Surratt into the net. Back-to-back points for E.O. Coffman gives them a little momentum here in set number 2. One set away from handing the South Lawrence Lady Stallions their first loss of the year. Out the backside right there from Surratt as Holloway checks in for her and gives Addie Surratt the serve now. Again, Emma Surratt for Coffman, Addie Surratt for South Lawrence. That one sent over. Holloway. Smith setting up Mitchell with the tip shot. And now Daniels looking for the kill. Met at the net and covered that one beautifully. That one sent back over and off the side of the wrist from Elledge. And an error there from E.O. Coffman will get South Lawrence to 10 first. 10-6. Now, this is where we saw Coffman go on that run in set number 1. South Lawrence trying to do everything they can to prevent that from happening again. Addie Surratt to serve will send that one over. Holloway, Smith, and Bird will push that one back over. Webb, Methvin setting up Daniels, and that's going to be in the net. Must have been Mitchell there, and another point for South Lawrence. That's the second time a Habry Daniels attack has been saved there by someone being in the net. Surratt sends that one over. Holloway shoots that one really high up in the air, and Smith and Bird pushes that one over. Daniels sets up Methvin, who shoots that one over. And Holloway sends that one high. Bird pokes it over. And a good job just trying to send that one back over Methvin to help Lady Stallion set back up. And Maddie Bird just a little shy on that one. Is trying to dump that one over, send it into the net. And South Lawrence now a 12-6 lead. Addie Surratt. That one at the net, and it's going to drop down. Don't believe that's going to count as an ace, but as a block, partially blocked there at the net by the Lady Stallions. 13-6. Addie Surratt still serving. Holloway. Smith trying to set up Sims, and that one's going to go, roll shot, just going to go over the net. Now Landry Cox had some heat on that one, but a good job digging that one out by Holloway. Surratt, Methvin to Daniels, who poked that one over. Good job by Sims to save that one, and Bird will send it over. Surratt sends that one up, and Cox will send it over. Smith trying to set up Bird for it, and that one's going to go out the back. A little strong there from Maddie Bird. And 14-6 your score now. South Lawrence having an excellent set number 2. Addie Surratt to serve will send that one over and drops it in for the ace. Timeout E.O. Coffman. We'll take it with them. You're watching middle school volleyball here on the X-Sports Network.
This is the X-Sports Network.
Now of the E.O. Coffman timeout, South Lawrence and Addie Surratt will be serving as they have had almost total control of this one. After going up 2-0, E.O. Coffman has not been as successful, and they catch a break there as Addie Surratt sends that one long, 15-7. Elledge will take a seat for Hayes. And Maddie Bird back to serve for Coffman. She was pretty much the server who got them back into set number 1 and inevitably led to their win. Hayes just dumps that one over, and South Lawrence doing everything they can. And what a rally to get that one back over. Smith. And Mitchell will poke it over. And Habry Daniels sends that one over at the net. Holloway sets up Hayes. And that one poked over. Sent quickly back over by Methvin. And Smith will send it back. And Cox sends that one over, dug out by Bird. Quickly dumped over by Smith. And now Daniels met at the net. And South Lawrence, a good cover right there off the block, and they get it back over. Holloway trying to set up Hayes, who will shoot that one over, and that's going to be out. Point South Lawrence. Incredible job right there. And actually a double hit there from Hayes. Man, some impressive back and forth action between these two. South Lawrence looking to build up a double-digit lead as they lead 16-7. Smith and Mitchell almost tripped right there, and that one's going to send long. Oh. A poor call from this near sideline judge. And that will be a point for Coffman. So Callie Wu to serve. We'll send it over. And South Lawrence scrambling right there, and Coffman takes advantage. And head coach Shelly Fisher wants a timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching middle school volleyball here on the X Sports Network.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house, and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
And we're back out of the timeout. South Lawrence trying to not let this little run from Coffman go too much longer. And that one quickly sent over and into the net and down. Big point there from South Lawrence. As they take over 17-9, Izzy Methvin with the serve. Kind of a flip look from the first set. Coffman was the team in control. South Lawrence was kind of scrambling, and now a flipped reality here in set number 2. Surratt sets that one up at the net, and a good poke down there on the kill from Isabella Mitchell. And now Emma Surratt checks in the first time since the early parts of the first set. Early parts of this set. Abby Holloway to serve. Into the net. And just as Coffman had gotten to 10, sends that one into the net, and point South Lawrence, it's 18-10. Habry Daniels to serve. Oh, and a great serve sends that one over. Holloway tried to center it back up for her team. Nobody home, and a point there for South Lawrence. 19-10. Daniels shoots that one over, and that's going to be a little too hard and go off the fingertips of Maddie Bird. And South Lawrence now a double-digit lead as they lead 20-10. They are the first team to 20. Daniels going to shoot that one long. And that will bring in Josie Elledge for Makaria Hayes. And Elledge back to serve. Both teams back to their servers that started the set with Josie Elledge for Coffman. That one dug out by Daniels. Newton sets up Surratt. Elledge digs that one out and quickly sent over by Holloway. Newton setting up Surratt again, a cover and sent back over. Now Emma Surratt partially blocked at the net, and Addie Surratt will send that one back over. Oh, and Lorelei Smith just caught that one on the way down. (21-11). Knoxley Webb to serve. That one sent over. Holloway. Smith. Bird with the kill, and that is down. And the ref will overturn the line judge decision there, and it will be a point South Lawrence. 22-11. That was Webb since that one over. Smith. And now Landry Cox is going to send that one long. And a point for Coffman as they've cut it to 10. Wu checks out, Sims in. And Lorelei Smith back to serve. Sends that one over. Daniels. And Newton will send that one over to Cox. And a point for Coffman off the double hit there from Cox. Pretty sure before yesterday is the first we had seen this season for South Lawrence. And now like 3 today. Webb. And Methvin goes hard into the stands trying to save that one. And it will be a point and a timeout South Lawrence. We'll take it with them. You're watching middle school volleyball here on the X Sports Network.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real and Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Still a pretty good, comfortable lead for South Lawrence, but Coffman looking to chip into that one here as they trail 22-14. Michael Marks here bringing you middle school volleyball on the X Sports Network. Newton sets that one up for Cox into the net. South Lawrence has now used both of their timeouts, so just trying to make it through. 3 points away from forcing a third set. But Coffman with all the momentum right now. Methvin sets that one up. Newton. Cox, and that one's going to go off the fingertips. And Elledge will send that one over. Daniels sends that one from the back row. Smith setting up Bird, who'll push that one over. And now set up for Surratt, who just pushes that one over. And that's going to fall into the net off the hands of Emma Surratt. And a big point for South Lawrence. Now 2 away from taking this second set and forcing a winner-take-all game 3. We've already seen one of those this season between 2 in-county foes, between South Lawrence and Summertown. South Lawrence looking to do the same with E.O. Coffman here. And Surratt will send that one over. Holloway. That's going to go off the roof and down. Point South Lawrence now 1 away. Again, Coffman took set 1, 25-16. I got a very good chance of that being the same score here, but flipped. Tess Newton to serve. She'll send that one over. And that one's going to fall down and in off the hands of Surratt. And that will be a set win for South Lawrence, which forces a winner-take-all set 3 coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
Hi, I'm Jeff Overton, pastor of Mars Hill Baptist Church. And it's that time of year again where the hallways of the schools come alive with life. We love hearing the children go back, their laughter, their squeals, the excitement. And we want you to know at Mars Hill Baptist Church, we're praying for you as you start back to school. Whether you're in the kindergarten and starting your very first day, or whether this is your senior year, it's the last time you're going to walk the halls of that high school. We want you to know we're praying for you and we're supporting you. We're praying you have a great, productive year, a safe year, and when you come to the end of this school year, you look back and say, what a great year it's been. I also like to encourage you. We have a great children and student ministries at Mars Hill Baptist Church, and we'd love to come alongside you and help you grow in that area of your life as well. So as you begin this school year, begin knowing we're behind you, we support you, and we love you. God bless you. Have a great school year.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here at E.O. Coffman Middle School. A great matchup going on today between South Lawrence and E.O. Coffman. Michael Marks here as we enter set number 3, winner take all. We've seen Coffman win one of these. We've seen South Lawrence win one of these. A good bit at stake here. Coffman on a 3-game win streak with a 4-1 record this year, but South Lawrence undefeated. So a lot on the line for this pivotal winner-take-all set 3. First of 15 to win by 2. Coffman won the coin toss, so Josie Elledge will start with the serve. Webb and Cox will shoot that one over and down, and Coffman with the first point in all 3 sets. If it's anything like the first 2 sets, both started off with a 2-0 Coffman lead. Elledge, Methvin, and Newton will set up Surratt, who will shoot that one over and down and out. Or no, they're going to say in, and a point to South Lawrence. Ref had a better view of it than we did. So 1-1, and Webb will serve, and that one's going to fall in for the ace. So 2-1, South Lawrence lead. So that one's sent over, dug out by Holloway, over to Bird. Bird with a little push shot. Now South Lawrence is trying to get it back over. Wu. Smith setting up Bird. And that one dug out there by Daniels. And Surratt was blocked at the net there. That one rolling around on the net. And South Lawrence will just send it back over. Smith setting up Surratt. Blocked at the net by Addie Surratt. Good cover there by the Lady Panthers. And Newton will send it back over. Elledge. Smith. And blocked again by Addie Surratt. Emma Surratt going up for the kill. And she met Addie Surratt, who slammed that one down for the block. And Knoxley Webb to serve again. That one's going to go off the hands of Holloway and fall down in front of the Coffman bench.
A 4-1 lead for South Lawrence and a timeout. E.O. Coffman will take it with them. You're watching middle school volleyball here on the X-Sports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
And we're back out of the E.O. Coffman timeout. A hot start for South Lawrence. And Coffman just trying to send that one back over, bouncing up in the rafters, and a point, South Lawrence. The Lady Stallions dropped the first set to Coffman, 25-16. South Lawrence came back in one set to 25-15 and been riding that momentum early in set 3 with Webb still serving. Elledge and Surratt will send that one back over. Daniels and Newton sends it over to Cox. That one dug out by Wu. And Maddie Bird will push that one over. Good job by Cox to dig that one out. And she'll send it over and down for the kill. Landry Cox having a heck of a game today for the Lady Stallions. A 6-1 lead, and Knoxley Webb still serving. Smith sent it over there for Surratt for the kill. Big kill there for Coffman to get them back into things, 6-2. And Sims will check in for Wu. First sub of this last set. And now Lorelei Smith sends that one over. Daniels dug that one out. And Cox will send it back over. Holloway, Smith sent that one over to Bird, who pushed it over. Newton to Addie Surratt into the net. And now only a 3-point lead for South Lawrence. Very good, very competitive. Smith telling her student section to stop clapping, and she sends that one into the net. (7-3) lead for South Lawrence. Tess Newton send that one over, and Sims sets that over to Surratt. Now Addie Surratt will send that one back over. Smith to Surratt, and Sims will send it over. Methvin setting up Landry Cox into the net. After a 5-1 lead from open this one up for South Lawrence, they've gone back and forth. Holloway takes a seat for Mitchell. And Emma Surratt to serve from the back, sends that one over. And Surratt, shot that one up into the rafters, and that's going to fall. And a point for South Lawrence. Surratt will come out, Holloway back in, and an 8-4 lead for South Lawrence. Addie Surratt to serve. We'll send that one over to Bird. And Daniels slaps that one down at the net. And a big kill for number 15 there for South Lawrence, 9-4. Surratt sends that one over. And a little dump over there by Smith. And that one shot a bit long. And we got a sub coming in. That is number 12, Hayes, checking in for Elledge. And Maddie Bird here to serve. That one sent over. Webb over to Cox, and now that one's sent over to Daniels, who will send it back. And that one drops just outside the line. Timeout, South Lawrence. And we'll take it with them. You're watching middle school volleyball here on the X Sports Network.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tenneke Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tenneke Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit Tenneke.com.
A very brief timeout. And Maddie Bird sends that one over for Coffman here in this winner-take-all set 3. Daniels. Oh, and a heads-up poke play there by Smith. But South Lawrence will send it back over. Oh, and a little bit of miscommunication there gets South Lawrence the 10 first, 10-6. Landry Cox back to serve again, first of 15, a winning by 2. Cox over to Bird. Smith will send it back over. Surratt. Methvin setting up Daniels for the kill, out the back end. Wu in, Sims out, and Callie Wu back to serve for Coffman as they trail by 3. And number 3 sends that one over. Methvin setting up Daniels. Oh, and that's a tough play to stop, but good job there by Coffman to send it back over. Webb. That one's going to fall down and in for the kill. Almost an incredible play made there by Maddie Bird, who laid out to try to dig that one, but could not do so. 11-7. Izzy Methvin back to serve. Methvin will send it over. Bird, Smith, and Bird will dump that one over. Oh, good play there by Methvin to lay out and save that one. And Avery Daniels wins that one at the net. As she just tipped that one past Mitchell. 3 more points for South Lawrence. Coffman will need 8. Methvin sends that one over. Oh, and miscommunication there by Coffman between Wu and Mitchell has South Lawrence 2 points away from a big-time comeback victory. 13-7. Methvin back to serve. Sends that one over. Holloway. Smith. Oh, and Bird will just have to send that one over. Newton setting up Daniels, who will poke that one over and down. Heads up play there. And now 1 point away for South Lawrence. 14-7 is your score. Potential game point. And that one's going to be sent over and down. An ace to end this one for South Lawrence, and what a comeback victory it is as they take this one in 3 sets. The first set, Coffman takes that one 25-16. Set number 2, South Lawrence 25-15 and 15-7 to finish this one off. So Michael Marks and my producer Kevin Wright. This has been Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network. Have a good night, everybody.
This is the X Sports Network.